Today's headlines echo around the globe. Chinese satellite exposes U.S. military moves in Middle East. Again, the news breaks early in the morning, splashing across screens from Beijing to Washington. A Chinese private firm has just published a new set of high-resolution satellite images. The target. American military activities spread across a tense Middle East. The images are crisp. They capture U.S. convoys snaking through the sand, surveillance drones perched on runways, and the telltale shadows of heavy bombers. This isn't a one-time leak, it's the latest in a series, each release sharper, more revealing, and harder for governments to deny. For years, such knowledge was locked away. Today, it's public, and the shock is immediate. Governments scramble for statements, social media churns with speculation. In an instant, military secrets become headlines, and a new kind of information arms race is underway. The Chinese satellite company SkyVision Dynamics makes its announcement with a simple post. No fanfare, just a set of links and a promise: enhanced images available, updated every 48 hours. The images cover key sites, airstrips in Iraq, supply hubs in Jordan, and naval activity off the Persian Gulf. Every angle is mapped in stunning detail. Unlike grainy, outdated public maps, SkyVision's shots are up to date. Analysts zoom in to count aircraft, spot missile batteries, and even estimate construction progress on new hangars. Each shot comes with coordinates, timestamps, and expert annotations. The company states it's not taking sides. "We support open knowledge and responsible dialogue," their spokesperson says. But the timing of the release, just as tensions flare between Iran and the U.S., sends a clear message. Information, once guarded, now flows freely. For journalists, researchers, and ordinary citizens, it's a goldmine. For militaries, it's a headache. Every movement previously hidden is now laid bare for the world to see. The latest batch of images provides a window into America's Middle Eastern footprint. One stark photo shows a convoy of armored vehicles leaving a sprawling compound near Baghdad. The dust trails linger, evidence of recent activity. In Kuwait, rows of transport helicopters sit in neat formation, ready for rapid deployment. Naval assets are visible too. In Bahrain, a pair of U.S. destroyers dock side by side. Supply trucks unload crates, some marked with red hazard symbols. The satellite's angle even catches a Patriot missile battery, its launchers aimed skyward, standing sentinel at the base perimeter. Beyond hardware, the images capture patterns. Tent cities swell and shrink as troop rotations occur. New barriers appear around fuel depots, hinting at heightened security. Aircraft come and go, their changing presence telling a story of escalating preparedness. Experts pore over every pixel. Each image becomes a puzzle piece, contributing to a global understanding of American strategy, one that is no longer hidden, no longer deniable. For decades, military movement in the Middle East was shrouded in secrecy. Satellite images were the domain of governments and intelligence agencies. Occasionally, a blurry photo might leak, but details were scarce. Ordinary people were kept in the dark. Now, with each new release, a fundamental shift occurs. The wall between military planners and the public is crumbling. No longer does a select few control the narrative. The public can see, analyze, and debate the facts. Even adversaries can access the same tools, leveling the field. This transparency was once unthinkable. The U.S. and its allies relied on operational security. Surprise and ambiguity were weapons. Today, both are hard to maintain. Every satellite pass is a potential leak. Every image is a challenge to old ways of war. The shift is profound. It's not just technology that's advanced, it's the very concept of secrecy that's under siege. Information, once power, is now a contested battleground. With each image, the world's awareness grows sharper. News outlets dissect the photos on live TV. Think tanks publish instant analyses. On social platforms, citizens debate what's happening and why, often before official statements appear. Real-time data has an edge. It creates urgency. Governments are forced to respond quickly, sometimes before they're ready. Every movement, troops deploying, aircraft arriving, ships refueling, can be tracked, timed, and scrutinized by anyone with internet access. This openness is not just about curiosity, it shapes perceptions. Allies may feel reassured by visible preparations. Rivals may feel threatened or emboldened to act. Neutral observers become informed, but also anxious, as scenarios play out before their eyes. The effect is unmistakable. Transparency ratchets up pressure. It accelerates diplomacy, yes, but it also fuels suspicion and miscalculation. The world is watching. Always, instantly, and with unprecedented clarity. In Washington, officials downplay the significance. "We operate with full respect for international law," says a Pentagon spokesperson. Yet, off the record, planners admit the release creates complications. "Our adversaries are watching, and so is everyone else," one senior official confides. Tehran's reaction is swift and pointed. Iranian media seize on the images, calling them proof of foreign interference and escalation. State television broadcasts the photos, overlaying them with dramatic music and expert commentary. "Let the world see who stirs instability in our region," proclaims one anchor. In Beijing, the response is measured but proud. Officials praise the satellite firm for promoting global transparency and mutual understanding. The Chinese Foreign Ministry urges all parties to avoid misunderstanding and confrontation, while state-run media highlight China's technological prowess and neutral stance. Analysts worldwide weigh in. Some see a bid for influence by China. Others view it as a new norm, one that will force every power to reconsider its playbook. Open-source satellite imagery is, honestly, a tool for accountability. It exposes military buildups, deters covert operations, and empowers watchdogs to monitor compliance with international law. Activists and journalists can document events as they unfold. The age of plausible deniability is fading. Yet, transparency comes with risks. Adversaries use the same images to plan attacks or evade surveillance. Sensitive details, like troop numbers, flight paths, or fuel storage, can make bases vulnerable. Strategic surprise becomes nearly impossible. For policymakers, the dilemma is real. The public wants openness. Security demands discretion. Each new image sparks debate. How much is too much? Where is the line between public, right to know, and national defense? As technology improves, the stakes climb. Satellites see more, share faster, and reach wider audiences. The world must grapple with the consequences of seeing everything, all the time. The new transparency, well, it forces change at every level. Military planners adapt, using camouflage, deception, and rapid redeployment to mask intentions. Bases are redesigned to minimize their digital footprint. Decoy assets appear, muddying the data for curious eyes above. Governments revise policies. Some call for new international rules on satellite imagery. Others invest in counter-surveillance measures or tighter operational security. The arms race is no longer about firepower alone. It's about information and who controls it. Citizens, too, are empowered. Activists scrutinize military actions, demand accountability, and use satellite data to rally support or protest. Families of deployed soldiers follow their loved ones' movements, gaining both comfort and concern. The world becomes more participatory, but also more unpredictable. Every actor, states, groups, individuals can see, react, and influence events. The stage is crowded, and the script is being written in real time. The question at the heart of this revolution is urgent. Will more eyes in the sky make the world safer or more dangerous? Some argue that transparency prevents surprises and keeps powers honest. Others fear it breeds mistrust and overreaction. In the Middle East, the stakes are high. Every image could cool tempers or spark escalation. Policymakers debate new norms for releasing sensitive data. Citizens demand the right to know, but also expect security. Rival powers adjust, innovate, and sometimes retaliate. As technology races ahead, one thing is clear: the old world of secrecy is gone. The age of global visibility is here. Whether it brings lasting peace or new dangers depends on how wisely the world adapts. The satellites will keep watching. So will the world. The story is still unfolding, and everyone, everywhere, is now a witness.